Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're talking about RuneScape 3 bond prices as well as market trends surrounding in-demand weapons following the combat beta's release out of beta. Thank you to Shake in the Exile at Flipaholics for providing up-to-date sub-data graphs for this video. Full disclosure, I am not invested in any of the items mentioned in this video. Recently, bonds reached an all-time historical high of 110 million gold since their release in September of 2013. This is an unprecedented moment for RuneScape bond prices and can be a cause for anxiety amongst the general player base. You might be worried about how you're going to fund your membership through buying bonds with in-game gold. Luckily, it looks like bonds might have reached their peak as we're now seeing a sell-off which suggests a downward trend. When bonds peaked at 110 million gold at the end of last month, sales then dropped to 100 million gold followed by 90 million. While there is some fluctuation, I speculate this will continue downward to the 90 million average we've seen in Q4 of last year. Consider placing your buy offers for the lower price point and simply waiting for them to fill after a couple of days or a week if you're in no rush. When the combat beta changes came to live game servers on March 1st, we saw volatility across magic, range, and melee weapons. Necromancy gear also took a dive, as expected. Merchants were able to make a tidy 20 million gold profit on Abyssal Scourges, as well as 300 million gold on main hand Dark Shards of Ling. Offhand Dark Shards of Ling sold for a similar amount, making melee one of the most profitable pre-update investment items. T92 melee continues to be in high demand due to melee outperforming necromancy and magic in most scenarios. The Fractured Staff of Armadale, or FSOA, saw a very brief 100 mil price jump before dropping back to its pre-update price. At the time of this video, it's not performing any different than it was before outside of a normal margin. The Praesol Wand saw a significant drop due to magic's non-performance compared to other styles. The Bow of the Last Guardian rose significantly by about 200 million gold in the last month alone, making it one of the best items to have invested in during the crash back in December of 2023. Note, the one outlier on this graph was identified as an offer someone had left on an inactive account which was instant sold when they logged in after many months of inactivity. We'll disregard that. The Omniguard and Soulbound Lantern both took dives of about 200 million GP and are something I would recommend staying away from investing in right now. Folks are more interested in other combat styles compared to Necromancy now that the game is updated. A quick bonus, Noxious items saw a notable rise after the combat update. I believe this is because once players bought back other styles after selling their T92 gear, they needed to get new biting invention components. Oddly enough, you would have stood to make a significant profit investing in dozens of Noxious pieces instead of touching any T92 weapons prior to this update, demonstrating that investing in items which get used by all styles is a safer investment move rather than hedging your bet on one style or another. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. More content is coming soon, and make sure to join us on Discord if you haven't already. Invite link is in the video description. Have a great day.